Hey, we're back.
We didn't write any topics.
We didn't. You're so right about that. So this one's gonna be an off the dome.
No,
unless we have some residuals. Unless we have some residuals from the last episode, because we might. We just might. Let's see.
Check. It's
Let's
probably
go.
like Mexican food and stuff.
Maybe. I mean, we could touch on like some of the older topics that we might have, had some new
Hopefully
developments.
they're not dated.
I believe in miracles. Throw that up, Chris. Thank you.
What?
You're welcome.
Unless it's gonna be me, because if I say Chris every time I say Chris, edit something in. If it's me that's gonna be editing it, throw up like a text-to-speech voice of Wallace from Wallace and Gromit saying Jeremiah. But if it's Chris, then don't do anything.
Do something unfunny.
Who's hoping you're funny? Not
Okay.
me, absolutely not me.
So basically, we have all been busy. Chris has been busy being a sophomore, I guess. Right?
I'm freshman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even worse. And Isaiah's been busy being a junior, and I've been busy trying to not die being a senior and trying to go into the Marines, which is a new development. Also, Xander's here. Xander was on that Amoris video that we did that got a lot of views for no reason.
Effort.
Because of all the furries. Also,
Yeah.
Chris, how's your relationship with your father?
Let's not talk about that, okay? Let's just say that I've been tasting pennies every once in a while. Every time I go just walk beside a
Didn't
BJ.
you have a talk about that?
Yeah, just
Not about the BJ's thing, about the pennies thing. We were super little though.
about
Pennies?
what blood tasting
Penny?
like pennies.
Yeah.
It seems like something we'd like talk about.
Like it seems like one of those girl fart things, the Rhett and Link nightmare thing.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be
Hold
like
on.
one of those things you just bring up and then...
Hold on, okay.
Or the one where I went to YouTube headquarters and murdered everyone, I think.
like that one real life event that
Like
happens.
that one real life event that actually happened. But it wasn't me. It wasn't
him. It wasn't him. It was a woman, yeah. It was a woman who
Okay.
got her like channel demonetized.
Okay, well that's good. I'm glad that that's what the news says.
I'm glad they chose the right person.
I'm glad that that fall guy, that actual perpetrator was actually caught.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
sorry to interrupt, but I barely moved my elbow from the play button.
Xander, it sounds like you're in a sewer.
Yeah,
I
I
just
know.
hear-
You're like very far away. It seems like you're distant in this relationship.
Come
I
back.
don't know how much longer it can endure.
Get over here.
on the video.
My dad would give like a very subtle head shake.
Maybe because your relationship is so bad.
I don't think that's a podcast topic, Xander. I think you're just bringing up personal stuff.
You're bringing up my trauma right now.
Music.
We're just saying his
yeah,
actual
music.
name
We-
at this point. It's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, you cool with being called Xander?
yeah, just
Call him
my-
Demarius. Demarius is a nice name.
Don
Demarius the third.
Also, actually, no, that's cringe. I'm not gonna mention that.
What were you gonna say?
Isaiah, stop stimming.
Thank you for
What?
sharing. Yeah,
Stimming.
What's that mean?
cool.
What that mean?
It's where you stimulate yourself.
You stimulate your prostate.
What that mean?
Well, I think we're already gone off the deep end. Why not just?
I'm
Go
in the
through
deep
it.
end. Watch as I dive in. I'm not gonna do this another Hitman thing.
Yeah, I'm going to kill you. No, it wasn't Hitman. It was Yakuza.
Oh yeah, it was Yakuza. Yakuza,
Yeah,
where
also-
okay, for those uninformed, me and Chris have recorded a lot of nerds plays, but I've been very busy, and he's been very busy with school and stuff. So and I've just been busy with life. Like this is like the first time that I've ever been allowed to record, and that Isaiah was down, and that Chris wasn't asleep. This is like the perfect, like, once on a blue moon thing. Like, the last time we recorded a Nerds Play or a podcast, that was the last time we were allowed to, like, get together or do anything. Like,
yeah,
that...
For reference, the last time we had actually done a actual recording session was on the Chicken Little video.
Yeah.
And then we met up back in, like, February, and that was it. We haven't been able to, like, hang out since.
Yeah, it's been kind of... Life's been busy, right?
Hey, Bumpy.
Who wants to go first?
New
What?
developments.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was paying attention. Because I'm very
autistic.
Sure.
Okay, well, I'll go first. Any new developments? Well, I've been keeping my grades up in school, so that's one benefit of using a good amount of my time. I've been talking to a lot more people at school, so that is sort of giving me motivation to keep going to school, just because I can have those social interactions. And yeah, despite speaking to so many people, I still have no crushes. But
Ooh.
yeah, no, that is literally at the opposite of you. You don't want to talk to anyone, yet you still have the whores.
Did you say the whores? You still have the whores. What, Chris?
But
that is such a terrible way to say anything.
no.
That is one of the worst things you could have said, Chris. I think the problem is you and Isaiah are very focused on getting a girlfriend, and I'm just very not.
Well, I'm not focused on getting a girlfriend because I know that
It's impossible. No, I'm kidding. That's mean. That's mean.
I just want to figure out a way that I can get a healthy relationship where I'm both being appreciated and I'm appreciating the other person.
Yeah.
And so far, I haven't met a person that I've been able to do that with, who I'm attracted to. So
yeah,
besides Isaiah.
Yeah, besides Isaiah, but your guys' relationship is kind of, it's more of a, friends with benefits, but slightly emotional, like, and only one of you has an emotional attachment to it. That's Chris.
Yeah,
Chris, you need to let go, man. This is an intervention. This is not even anything.
Listen, I was standing outside his house with a speaker, playing,
In Your Eyes by Peter Gabriel.
No, he was not playing that. He was playing
my player, bro. Playing Vanoss gaming music in front of his window,
playing "Doing Your Mom" by Fatty Spins.
But then I saw it, and he was actually making out with Xander.
Oh, that's why we brought him on. This is like Maury. This is like the Maury Povich show where we.
Yeah, so you mind explaining yourself, Isaiah
/ Xander? You mind explaining yourself?
And Xander.
What's happening now?
I'm the Jerry Springer character.
I saw you making out with Xander, Isaiah.
So this man has come into the show, and he's said that he had found his friends with benefits cheating on him, and he is distraught, and he brought them on to Jeremiah Springer. So we need to talk about this. This is a topic that needs discussing.
Play like a theme song, non-copyright like Jeopardy theme song.
My clothes, quiz.
But this time, change the key and change the BPM just so that we don't get copyright.
That was actually stupid.
That was cringe.
That was terrible. That is genuinely irritating, especially because that was the best video we had. Anyways,
besides the third part,
just do better.
Yeah, the third part's pretty. I like the Chicken Little stuff.
But yeah, continuing off of new developments, nothing too different from my schedule has happened, except for like me working out more and just trying to get stronger. And yeah, I'm getting stronger. I'm benching the 145. For
sound like you said the B word.
What did it?
That's Isaiah's new developments, ladies and gentlemen.
No, that's great, Isaiah. Good to hear.
Yeah, I know. I'm glad you're doing so well.
I still hate you for that. For that heartbreak.
Yeah, it was for that.
Man,
was
is your life interesting?
Yeah. Now that you explain it like that in such articulate words, now I really understand.
I'm willing to forgive all the crimes you did.
Especially the ones we don't talk about.
Isn't it about the over that family that one time? We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that family Siberia, okay?
You know
They're gone already. We don't talk about them.
Isaiah, recent developments go.
Yeah, you go, Isaiah.
Let's see what we got here. Recent developments. Let's see what we got.
Sorry. We gotta get serious this time. All right.
Dear diary, today I thought about killing myself.
Dear diary, another day.
Dear diary.
No, they go with you.
Censor that. Make that one long bleep. Make that one long bleep.
What?
Terrible.
Can't say that.
Make it one long bleep. You'll never know. The public will never know about the funniest joke that ever happened because the stream is gone. You guys will never find it.
You'll never know what he said.
What horrible things I
Dear
said.
diary, they found the ammunition in my trunk.
Oh no.
Dear diary. Well, guess that's it.
That just makes me sad.
Wandale Dingle here, talking about memes today. Whoa.
Oh no. Oh yeah, that's also something that's been happening. The Quandale Dingle stuff.
That's cringe. Now you just dated it.
Yeah, no, my fault. Censor that. I mean, that was Isaiah's thing.
Wait, Isaiah, you should be apologizing.
No, I'm biased, boys.
Biased? You mean based?
Wrong.
I'm
You're
keeping
using
it that way.
Word wrong.
Yeah, I think you mean based, but you keep saying biased, and
yeah, I know.
We haven't confronted you about it.
I know, because I know every time I like confront you about like a little like wording mistake or pronunciation,
you turn his
mistake.
face into applesauce.
I know, yeah, no, you immediately like grab my face and start pounding it against the ground.
I literally have a tube full of ground crisp in my freezer, just in case I figure out the technology to reattach it.
Kill me.
Oh man, that's actually the reason why Chris has been getting so thin. It's because Isaiah punches are so hard it knocks fat off his body.
No, yeah, it actually does. And it's not like it's not like where it's like it just it just gets like chunks off my body. It actually dissolves through the heat of his fist. He's so mad that he just heats up his fist and then just punches me.
That's why
it's like it's so precise too.
It is.
So people are like, "Wow, you work out," and you're like, "Yeah."
Yeah, just to go to Isaiah's house on the weekends and
bully his
talk
dog.
to him about him misusing the word bias, and he grabs his brass knuckles and starts winding his fist up
like a cartoon character doing like the spinny wheel punch.
And he goes, "Oh yeah, yada."
Yeah, oh yeah, yada. You keep talking like that, boy.
And then he goes, he hits you really hard, and your neck flies up. And then you land on the floor, and you have a big bump on your head, and then a bunch of horseshoes land on it.
Yeah.
Anyways, Isaiah, you haven't done your recent developments yet.
Yeah, I know.
Just been kind of...
Yes, y'all already know what it is. I was telling y'all about it earlier. But my phone, bro, my phone's based. Let's just leave it at that, okay?
That's great.
Okay, men, women, children.
Let
me tell y'all.
Can we talk about what his phone's been doing with, or do we have to cut it out if we talk about it?
No. We can talk about it, but
Okay.
after we're done with the story, put up the video.
Okay.
Yeah, good idea. Put up one of the many videos I sent y'all.
Yeah.
I wouldn't care.
Your laugh is amazing. Yours and Chris's laugh make me smile so hard.
I'm trying to stop the laugh, but I can't stop laughing. Okay,
It's because you guys have a similar start to the laugh, but two very different endings of the laugh. Where you guys wheeze, and then he
smokes. Yeah,
you guys have the wheeze startup, but then branching laugh paths.
No, yeah, I'm the hyena, bro.
I don't think I have a wheeze laugh. I think I might, but I have a lot of different laughs.
You have many different laughs, but the one that you do when you're tired is you just wheeze and that's it. There's no laugh. It just
Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys go or whatever, like that. Yeah, like that. Like the oh no no no. Oh no no no.
Wait, is that how you want it? Is that what you wanted from me? Is this what you wanted from me?
No, let me tell the story.
Tell the story. Just like how you died afterwards. You're just like that hurt me. My brain's hurting. Oh.
So you want me to die? I could do that.
No. Hey, Isaiah, tell your story already. Oh man.
Okay. I'm making jokes. But basically, my phone started glitching out and it started calling me autistic. Basically, it was autism every time I turned my phone on, bro. Y'all bring up the video. Just bring up the video real quick and be like, autism. And this is why I hate Elmo kids. We don't talk about Elmo, but Elmo.
We don't talk about Elmo, dude.
We don't talk about Elmo. We don't talk about Bruno.
I want to kill you.
Kill him. Grab the pitchforks, guys.
Literally, I get enough of that from Zara. I don't need any of that from you. She talks about that movie nonstop. I don't need that in my life.
I'm telling her. I'm snitching, bro.
I can tell her myself. In fact, I think she listens to this podcast now. Yeah, you heard it. I think that movie is mean. But I still like the music. The music's still good. The music's still good, but the movie itself is kind of.
We don't talk about Bruno. No.
Be quiet. We're gonna get copyrighted.
Yeah, get copyrighted, boys. I want to get paid for this.
We played the MIDI 8-bit version of
MCR
Dead by MCR, and we got copyright stricken for it. And I'm like, what?
So they're getting more intense. We got it toned down on this.
Yeah, we gotta do it slowed, reverb, chopped and screwed. We gotta make it sound like a DJ Screw track.
R.I.P. the Screw. He a legend to this day.
The Screw? Who screwed who now?
DJ Screw.
You screwed Xander, okay?
Yeah, we need to get that out of the way. Okay, so besides the autistic phone thing, Isaiah, anything else?
Anything else? No, not that I can name. At the moment, anyway. But yeah, that's about it, I guess.
Excuse me.
Oh yeah.
That rice
Isaiah's
is
body
very
count
peppery.
is no longer double digits. It's now triple digits.
Wait, what?
Sweet. Congrats, Isaiah.
Yeah.
I didn't think you'd make it that far.
Congrats, Isaiah.
What did I do this time? I
Kill
know I'm kind of dumb.
hundreds of
What did I do
this
this
time?
time?
Kill hundreds of people. Hey, next year, do you think you can make it in the quadruple digits? That'd be awesome.
Oh yeah, absolutely, bro.
Yeah, if you can make time to just
truck from Siberia and roll
At
over
this
an
point,
entire
at this
plantation
point,
of
at the
people.
rate he's going, if you look at this chart right here, bring up a chart, Chris. If you look at this chart, it seems like it's going to be in the quadruple digits, maybe in the pentuple digits by the end of the year, because he is getting more murderous,
Intense. Yeah, just intense with and vigorous with how fast he is committing these murders. And
did you hear about the new way he developed it? He can sleep while killing people. That's innovation.
Every day he finds
he has little drones that drop poisonous mustard gas into the homes of random people, and he does it to like 13 neighborhoods at once because
that's why I have those SAM turrets outside my house. Not because of anything else. It's mostly just because Isaiah has put a hit on me and Chris, and I even installed some in Chris' backyard. But Chris didn't want me
now.
But I don't have any guns. So I just throw butcher knives at him.
he just shoots bows and arrows like those one of those freaking little tiny islands where they're like planes with cameras will fly over and they'll shoot bow and arrows and throw spears at them. Have you seen that?
Yeah, no, I have a bunch of little people that just grab grab spears and bows and arrows and they just start throwing the bows and the arrows. Jesus Christ, I cannot speak.
Chris, are you okay?
I'm thinking about too many things at once. Give me a minute.
Yeah, we haven't podcasted in a while. He's got to get back into the groove.
My friend, indeed.
I am the grooviest person here, so
I think you are the grooviest person. You are shaped like him, after all.
I am shaped like a groove.
Like Lay's grooves.
So I have many grooves on my forehead.
Not even on your forehead, like on the top of your head. You know those people that like when they get bald, they have like the weird like loose skin on their head.
Yeah, no, and if you feel it, you like blind people blind people can actually feel something because it's actually in Braille. It says something in Braille, but I don't know.
Well, it's just
That's why Isaiah dated that blind girl because all of his back knee, and she's like, "Wow, such an interesting novel."
No, I'm still single. Single's how I ever be.
Dang.
So you can't even pull a blind woman, bro?
Yeah,
I think you could. I
now?
think if you tried, you could, but you don't really. I don't think you tried.
I don't do no effort, bro. Come on.
Yeah, but he's just not. He's just too nervous to unretract his
belly button.
No, I was gonna say he's just too nervous to like unretract his like pigtail shaped out of.
Just stop talking about this. You have brought this up on like 3 different occasions. On video, more than that on not video.
Man's been caught in 4K.
I'm talking about you, Isaiah. I've seen it before.
Xander has seen it, but that's just between you guys. I didn't need to know about that. I'm just the host. What goes on behind closed doors is your guys' business.
So
y'all got that
pipe bomb.
Or is Xander sitting here like, I'm getting massacred right now? I mean, like,
Xander's got the maze like though. That's why I kind of understand, you know?
It's very weird because when they're confused in like the boys' locker room because they can't see his but he still has
it's weird.
Yeah, it's really strange.
It's kind of off.
He has to use like multiple rolls of bandages just to keep his underwear from like breaking just because of how big his balls are.
No, my question is, where's this conversation leading right now?
I have no idea. I haven't even done my new developments. We haven't introduced Xander, but I don't think Xander needs an introduction.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm the door-to-door salesman who tries to put a pipe bomb up your every single day.
Oh, that's you. No wonder. I couldn't tell, but now that you don't have
Isaiah already knows who you are.
Oh, I know who you are. All right, boy.
All right.
Licks his lips, rubs hands together seductively, walks out from behind tree.
No,
am I talking too fast for you, boy?
Am I talking too fast for you, boy?
Does he do like the scarce walk?
We don't do it like that down there in the country, boy. With the way you guys do it down there in the city.
Xander, you gave me a great idea. Can you edit Isaiah's Chris, can you edit Isaiah's face onto the scarce walk after he like walks behind that tree?
I was thinking, could you edit Isaiah's face onto that one image of that guy rubbing his hands together and licking his lips from walking out from behind the tree? And he's got like an orange suit on or something. You know what I'm talking about?
No, you gotta Photoshop.
I have like a vague image of what you're talking about, but
he's black.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
See, wow, Chris. I like how Xander knew what I was talking about without the black part. You had to know.
Yeah, people are like, "Oh man, I don't see race. Race is the first thing that I see."
You're racist.
That's the worst.
I'm not racist.
Hey, he's just trying to get to the finish line, okay?
I didn't say
To
that
be
I would
fair,
treat
to
them
be
differently
fair,
due
to
their
be fair,
race.
people that say they don't see color is probably one of the most racist things.
Yeah, no,
even though it's not
'cause-
trying to be, it is. It's kind of like the All Lives Matter stuff. It's
Yeah.
Ooh, colorblind. I can't see ghosts anyway.
like kids see ghosts sometimes. Kids see ghosts sometimes. Kids see ghosts.
It's good.
Anyways, swimming around and swimming around.
I say it just like went
Fell
into a
down.
different room to talk.
He fell down.
I just I don't know why
And
it's
he
so
was
funny
like,
to imagine it. Because he screams in lowercase. He's like, I know, it's so funny to me. Just imagine Isaiah's monotone voice just getting quieter and more reverbed, just reverberated, just falling into an abyss.
He's falling into the endless abyss of nothingness.
Yeah, put up that gif of Kirby falling down that abyss. But
that
put Isaiah's
scream.
face over it.
I was gonna say, cut to that Wario Land screen where he's falling into like the wormhole. Is that Wario Land 3, where he's falling into the wormhole? I don't remember.
Ask himself.
No! I am going.
I'm racist.
Whoa. Okay. Never mind, you
Do
go
we have
first.
to cut that out?
I suppose you go first.
Okay. What do you mean you go first? We're still on new
Oh, my
developments.
fault. I said you go first. You go.
Okay. Okay, I was trying to make sure I didn't spell child wrong. Cause looking at it. Did I spell child wrong?
Yeah.
I did.
Where?
Child from broken home. Did I spell that wrong?
No, you didn't.
Okay, I'm just really tired. It doesn't.
You know what? The more that I look at it, I'm like, that doesn't seem right.
Yeah, I know, right? Hold up, let me look up how child is spelled.
No, you spelled it correctly. It just looks weird.
It just looks wrong. What is up with that? the harder you look at it, the it doesn't seem like it's right, but it is. Anyways,
Welcome to Nurdcast, where it's just 4 guys being delusional.
I know,
1
right?
a.m.
I mean, it's just one guy that hasn't taken his schizo meds, but yeah.
Yeah, that's just Isaiah.
You gotta call me.
Imagine Xander was the true host the whole time.
He was just like in a dark, empty room with like one illuminating red light, and he's just like rocking back and forth with his hands on his knees.
And he's like, dudes,
on his chest.
every 5th blink of that red light, it sends me Morse code to my brain, and it's telling me that the Illuminati is coming for me. And then we're just
telling
like,
me the Illuminati has more ideas for the podcast topic list.
That'd be a pretty cool lore.
I'm not adding that to my music lore.
Yeah, the fact
freaking-
that you're sitting in a red illuminated room. Oh, geez, voice crack.
Yeah, I know. I heard that one. So, in the last, I don't know if we talked about this. But,
That's good to hear. Anyways,
Marines,
Clap it.
Chris.
Isaiah.
Pulls out shotgun. Anyways,
Was that shot off shotgun? Shot off shotgun, yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna be going into the Marines. Maybe that's gonna be pretty epic. I'm gonna be gone, and we haven't discussed this like at all. But me and Chris, I think it's been since before the Chicken Little video. Even we were trying to figure out like what is Chris and Isaiah gonna do while I'm not here? I'm gonna be gone for a long time. I mean, like obviously the Marines let you do stuff. Like they let you like video call and all that stuff. I think like after you graduate boot camp, which was I think boot camp's like a month or like I don't remember how many. I think it's a month long boot camp, and they let you come back here for a little bit before you go back to the army base. Which I could record another episode then, but for that little bit of time that I'm gone, like what does that mean? Like the whole rest of that 4 years. And that's what we've been trying to figure out. I know it got really heavy all of a sudden, but that's reality is heavy sometimes.
It's not really too heavy. It's just a problem that we need to solve.
Yeah.
At least that's how I see it. I'm quite autistic.
Like, even before we started the podcast back up again, we weren't gone from the podcast for 4 years. We were gone for like 2, I think. But that was just because it was kind of, it wasn't really a more serious thing like it is now. Like now we have a YouTube channel, and now Chris is editing and I'm editing, and like Isaiah's there, and so it's just very. It's kind of true. We've been working out getting Isaiah a microphone because he's terrible at audio sometimes. Shut up! And he's not even using it.
I know he's not using it because his laptop died.
Yeah. But basically, that is real life. Marines, that's gonna be a thing, and yeah. Besides that, I'm gonna graduate in June, like June 1st. That's gonna be my graduation. Dude, that's literally just what's it called? Oliver Tree.
Allan Poe.
No,
that is the famous person, Edgar Allan Poe.
That is not him. That looks like a. I said Edgar because he's got the Tequache haircut.
It's H.
And for those of you who don't know what the Tequache haircut is, Chris, throw that up, please.
Yeah, throw up the Tequache haircut.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. I'm gonna graduate. That's gonna be cool. And then I'm probably gonna get a job, and I'm in the middle of working out a relationship for like the first time. I actually like somebody, so that's pretty cool. And it hasn't happened in a long time. Like this is the first time I feel like I'm not being forced into anything, so that's pretty epic.
Nice.
But she's pretty mad because I have to leave for 4 years. But I'm sure she'll get over it. Maybe.
But be careful, because Isaiah just might steal her, you know.
No, I'm not worried about that.
Hey, okay.
No,
what's the matter? Trust right there, bro.
Dude, Isaiah's gonna like arrive to her doorstep on a steed, on like an iron steed, and he's gonna have a sword on his right hand.
You think Isaiah is too broke to get a diamond steed?
Diamond Steve?
Diamond
Stinky Steve?
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Wasn't that a Toby Turner song?
Can you keep that awkward silence in?
I love that part. That one is funny. That is literally almost as funny as that was pretty humorous, and then just awkward silence. That was fantastic. You're welcome for that edit, by the way, Chris.
Yeah, no, I was for listeners, he's talking about that one part in the Chicken Little video where Isaiah just says a bad pun, and there's like a 5
seconds of awkward silence, and
I told
Chris was going to cut it out.
Cut it out.
But I was like, send me the clip. And then he sent me the clip, and I'm like, Chris, that is one of the funniest jokes we've ever had. And he kept it in. And I laughed when I watched it back because I totally forgot. That's the kind of thing that I like that Chris does. Like, he can, like, I'll remember having fun during a recording, and then he'll, like, his editing kind of is just, like, makes it seem like it's not me doing the video. Like, I'll think that it's somebody else that I'm watching. I'm like, man, I'm having a lot of fun watching this. And that's cool. I like that I can kind of disassociate from it sometimes. Like, it is me. I know that it's me. It's just sometimes when I'm listening to it, I like the fact that I can enjoy mine and his content, and Isaiah's too, because Isaiah was in those videos. But I like that, like, I can enjoy it without, like, it being like, oh, I made this, it's cringe. Like I'm very proud of the fact that very recently me and him have been making stuff that we've been very proud of, and like we can actually tell people about it, as opposed to back in the day I didn't even want people to know I had a podcast. And I didn't even want people to know I had a YouTube channel. I wouldn't tell anybody. But now I'm making like content where I'm like, yeah, this is if you want, you can go check out my podcast. It's pretty cool. And more people are asking to be guests and stuff, but like the reason I haven't been responding to them is because I haven't done an episode in a while. It's a lot of life stuff's been going on, but hopefully during the summer we can get the ball rolling, make up for some lost time, you know. But yeah, I'm so glad to be back. This is my coping mechanism, as I've mentioned. So yeah.
I didn't want to interrupt you while you were talking, but
Sure.
I looked back on the Amoris video, and we are 4 views away from having 100 views on that video.
That is bananas.
Yeah, no, that's
4 people
crazy.
listening to this podcast right now, go to the Nurdcast YouTube channel and watch that video.
And comment on it because it boosts it.
Oh yeah, comment on it. And then I don't know, share it to your friends if you want. I don't know if it's that funny. It is pretty funny to me, but you know, I think I've mentioned this like several times. I like making content that makes me laugh because it seems more like wholesome. Like if it makes somebody else laugh, great, you know? But like it's like making content that I'd like. Like that's why we do that Nerds Play stuff is because it's kind of more relaxed. Me, Isaiah, and Chris kind of just chilling and, you know, like shooting the crab and all that good stuff. But this is a more semi-serious thing, you know. It's like because we actually get deep on this. I think on the Alex episode we got really deep.
That's actually like one of my favorite episodes because Alex was like telling actually like a really good story.
Alex is really good. We need to get him on the podcast again. He said he wanted to come back on, which is cool because we've had him on 3 episodes, 2 didn't come out. So you know,
yeah.
One of them was without Isaiah, but the other one was with Isaiah. So,
wait, really?
Yeah, one of them was a lost episode that we had with Isaiah, and that was the one where that lady came. Like we were supposed to have that lady, and she was supposed to be the first female guest, right? But then her Wi-Fi died, so then Alex just kind of came in and took over, and Isaiah was there for that.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't?
No, I remember that. He wasn't. No, he wasn't there for that.
It was just me, you, and her? That's weird. I think...
You're talking about the girl who liked Game Grumps, right?
I think so. I don't remember, man.
Yeah,
it was like a year ago, man.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, no. It was totally a year ago because I remember I was playing Minecraft and I remember I was building like this castle that I haven't like built since like then, like back in like April of 2021.
Shout out to last year's big Minecraft thing, huh? That's crazy.
Yeah, I remember I went through a Minecraft phase on my channel and then decided to stop.
I remember you talked to me about wanting to appeal to those Minecraft people because it was a good way to grow your channel, and then once you grew your channel, you would stop.
Yeah, no, that. Yeah, well, yeah. Then they were actually very supportive of my move to like commentary, and it was actually pretty cool. But
yeah,
I don't know. I feel like Minecraft was a very, very limiting.
It's a very limiting medium, dude. And it's like
and it's also very oversaturated. So it's limiting. It's oversaturated, and the community itself is very, very toxic when it comes to.
And that's why I really
like mob activity, basically. So that was something that I wanted to sustain, but it was a good tactic for like growing my channel, and that's how I got like my first 60 subscribers, and then I switched to commentary stuff, and I got like 50 more, and that's cool. I was pretty happy about that.
I need to start uploading more content because I feel like I'm missing out. I'm still working on this really long video, but the reason it's taking so long is because not only have I been too busy to do the podcast, but with that I've just been too busy to even get on like my computer to edit, like at all. Like I'll get on at like 1 a.m. and I'll already be tired, so I'll like edit like 5 minutes of the video, and then I'm like, I'm tired. If I do this any longer, I'm going to pass out. Coffee doesn't work. I usually drink tea if I want to stay awake because coffee is not working anymore.
That is strange.
It is very weird, but I drink like black tea, like where it's just like pretty much
Oh,
nothing.
black tea.
Yeah,
It's
it's it wakes you up. So,
no, it works like a charm. Like when
yeah.
I'm like too tired for I'm too tired to go to the gym, but like it's too late for coffee. Black coffee is basically just like that like quick get up and go juice that you need.
Black tea.
Because it doesn't really like you take one sip of it and you're good basically, like in my opinion, because it's very caffeinated.
Yeah. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. I don't have any time to edit videos like at all. Like there's this really long passion project I was working on, which is probably not going to get that many views. Like, and I know that. I just want to see how it comes out, right? To see if I can do it. I'm just doing it because I want to see if I can. But yeah, it's just kind of it's hard to get stuff done, and I know that me and Chris are probably gonna have to like joint like team work on editing this episode to get it out as fast as possible because of how long it's been. Like, we can't really procrastinate on this. Like, some stuff we've been working on, other stuff, me and Chris, like he's been working on his music thing, and me and him and Isaiah have kind of like a band thing we're trying to do, which we talked about. I think, did we talk about that?
I think so. No, we haven't actually talked about that.
Oh, well,
we never.
I thought we did. Anyways,
I think Isaiah was talking about how he wanted to be like backup vocals, but that's it.
That was like at his house, though. I was talking about like on the podcast.
Oh, then no, we haven't talked about it on the podcast.
Yeah. So basically, me, Chris, and Isaiah are trying to band, and that has been taking a lot of time from Chris doing like his editing stuff and that plus school. He's a freshman now, so he can't really, procrastinate on his grades because he's got to graduate and get his diploma and stuff. And Isaiah's kind of, just chilling. Isaiah's got his dog and just a lot of life stuff going on.
He's obviously a crackhead, by the way. Calm down, children.
Yeah.
I love his
I've got literally everything I've just previously mentioned, and my little brothers, which I watch like all the time. And I'm trying to like adult, which I need to figure out how to do, like very soon. Like I'm working on getting my ID and like driver's license and all that good stuff, because I'm going to need it when I come back. Because obviously I'm not going to really need any of that when I go, because they'll just, they're just like, here's a gun, go. And I'm like, go. But when I come back, I'm definitely going to need all that stuff. And the sad part is that I'm definitely going to miss Chris's and Isaiah's graduations, and that's going to suck. I'm also going to miss like Zara's graduation. That's going to suck too. And I'm just like, there's a lot of things I'm gonna miss. Like, I think I might miss like, I'm gonna miss a lot. I'm gonna miss Chris's 18th birthday. Like, I'm gonna miss Isaiah's probably like 21st birthday, which I wanted to spend with him doing like crazy stuff, not super crazy stuff, but like doing stuff that two 21-year-olds would do, as in going to the store and buying Bang Energy.
Nothing illegal.
But yeah. But I'm gonna miss all of the cool stuff that is gonna happen. Like, I'm gonna come back from my long hiatus away from this thing, and Chris is gonna be an adult. That's gonna be like a shell shock. He's probably gonna have like a beard or something, maybe. I don't know. Do you grow facial hair, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's probably gonna have a mustache at least.
You gotta steal my style, bro.
Isaiah's probably gonna have a full-blown beard. I'm gonna have full-blown AIDS, and we're just gonna be like,
what? You already have full-blown AIDS. You're just gonna get full-blown. I don't know. Something
Raid
else that
Shadow
you get during.
Legends.
Hi guys.
He's getting hate.
No, but
You wouldn't know who the sponsor is for this episode.
we need a sponsor. That'd be really cool if we could like, but while I'm gone, get a sponsor. I don't know if that's gonna happen because
I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Me and Chris are kind of like 2-man holding the ship because Chris is with the editing and all that stuff, but I'm kind of more of the, hey guys, remember how we have a podcast? But it's just it's a very, podcasting is not demanding, but the getting together part, that is demanding. Like anybody could just sit down and record themselves talking, but it's different when it's kind of like on 3 different people's schedules, and you guys are not adults yet. Because me, Isaiah, and you, we're not adults yet, so we need we have
especially
like,
not me. I'm the youngest here.
Yeah, I know, right? But we all have like to live under our parents' like rules and can't be on the computers all the time. Thank God I don't like being on the computer all the time. Even though I like talking to you guys, it's just like sometimes
it hurts your eyes if you're on it long enough.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I get bored of things really quickly. Like just like I cannot play a video game for more than 2 hours. I'll need to. I'm sure Chris knows this, but when I'm at your house, I don't want to just like play video games or like watch TV. I want to like go swimming or like go to the store or something. Like, I did that at Isaiah's house too. I asked if we could go to the store, and we went to this weird little gas station where I was being racist.
Yeah, I remember that. You embarrassed me in public with that one, bro.
Yeah, I said, how much money? I asked the cash register, I think, how much money would I have to pay you to say the N-word hard R? Or
yeah, and I looked at him like, bro, this ain't my friend, bro.
Yeah, I know.
It was mad funny. But it was also mad. Actually, the only time I ever got embarrassed, like, ever.
That's stupid.
It was just some little, it was like some white teenage, little plump teenage boy.
And if he was teenager, then that's fine. I thought you were like harassing this like old man for a second.
No, he wasn't old. I wouldn't have done it if it was an old guy. Even if it was like a middle-aged guy, I wouldn't have done it. Devil's cut.
Yeah, no, if it was a white plump teen, then yeah, no, I'm cool with that. Loki.
Yeah, it was just some guy. I feel like I made his day a little bit better, and that made me happy. Because I'm sure he would have had like another day at the boring job if me and Isaiah didn't come in there. Which is cool. At least I made it more interesting, you know? Like he had a story to go tell whoever he has at home, be like, yo, this kid just asked me, like...
Yeah, this guy who looks strangely a lot like a girl just asked me if how much money it would take for me to say the N-word hard.
At that time, I didn't even look that much. Like, we talked about this before the podcast. The more I lose weight and the longer my hair gets, the more I look like a girl. But yeah, back then I didn't even look that much like a woman, but like now I'm really treading that what is it called? Ambiguous? What is it? The freaking
androgynous.
Androgynous, that's the word. Throw up the definition, Chris. Line. And Isaiah and Chris are just like looking like 2 manly men, and I'm just like kind of there.
Come on, Isaiah is more manly than me. Come on.
That's just because he has facial hair, and he's tall, like tall.
Too tall.
2-tone.
What?
Anyways, yeah.
His biceps are both like 22 inches.
Is that how I've been able to like get like girlfriends and stuff? Is because I'm not like a guy?
I think that's actually it, because a lot of guys who look a little bit more, because some of these like guys, like some of these like alpha male like men advice people get it wrong. Like nowadays, girls like feminine guys, like most definitely. Like if you're treading that line between like man or like feminine, and you're like in that like middle line of like androgynous, they'll probably like pick you like a lot more often than like not. You know what I'm saying?
I am getting to the point where I could walk into a woman's bathroom and nobody would think that there was anything wrong. Like, it is getting severely, like I told Isaiah and Chris this, I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, I look like a girl.
Yeah, if you like
and
shaved
that
the
never
sideburns, I probably wouldn't
happens.
even
No,
notice.
I did. I shaved all because
Oh,
my
yeah.
facial hair. You guys don't know this, but my facial hair grows back really fast. I have to shave every like 3 days because like it gets long. Like, but I just don't like I don't like having my my like sideburns itch, and I don't like when I'm eating food and they're like I have this weird little like goatee. Like sometimes it grows. I don't like getting food like in that and like eating food, like trying to lick the like bottom part and like licking that thing and just getting like a hair like on my tongue because I freak out. But yeah, you guys probably don't know that, but my facial hair grows really fast.
I feel
but
like
I just
I feel
shave
like
a lot.
And I feel like I've seen you with like a slight goatee, and I'm like, oh, that's very interesting. I've never actually seen him with like a good amount of facial hair. You know what I'm
You
saying?
missed it like this week alone, because like every time I'm about to go somewhere public, I shave, but like I wasn't doing anything this entire week, up until like, and the reason I shaved was because Zare noticed. She was like, "You've got like a goatee coming in," and I was like, "Crap! I forgot to shave." And like, but like I looked at myself in the mirror when I got home, and I was like I could see like 5 o'clock shadow coming in, and I was like, oh no, it's getting too long, and so I shaved it all. But I was like, I don't like how I look with facial hair. I look like not Elijah, but my other brother. You know him, Chris. Yeah, but whenever I get facial hair, I start looking like him. And my mom said whenever I got facial hair, I started looking like my dad, and I was like, okay, but like. It's just his facial hair was a lot more thicker. Mine's just kind of like a little bit thinner, like cheese, but like still kind of beardish, which is weird.
You just have to wait for it to get thicker with age. Actually,
yeah.
Just gotta get a little older.
I just don't like the idea of me looking like my oldest brother. Every time I look in the mirror, but yeah. When I'm kind of hoping when I get back from the Marines, I'll be a little bit more buff, which is probably like a definite thing that's gonna happen because they literally murder you. But yeah. And right now I don't have that much body fat like to work with, so I'm just gonna. Like, I think the only body fat I have is, like, the little that's around my stomach, and that's kind of it. But, like literally, I can suck in slightly, and it looks like I have, like, kind of a 2-pack. It's weird. But it's just, like, if I stand up straight, like, I look kind of, like, lean and, like, average. But, like, I can lean over and, like, I'm so glad that like my man boobs went away because they were a really big problem when I got out of the hospital. Like those were like because I got super fat. Like when I got out of the hospital, I got super fat because I couldn't go anywhere. I was like wheelchair bound and I literally couldn't eat anything too crazy. So they would just give me like mashed potatoes and stuff like that.
Yeah, dude. That's exactly what happened. That's how I got fat. Remember when I had like
appendicitis?
Appendicitis.
Yeah.
I remember I had appendicitis when I was like, what, 6, 5.5? And basically
I remember they told me that you were in the hospital for appendicitis and I started crying. Because I thought you were dying. I thought it was a fatal disease.
Well, the thing was is that because I wasn't able to like be as active because of the scar, because after surgery like they had to cut deep just for like the appendix.
Yeah,
and, like,
yours and scars are all way deeper than mine.
It doesn't have a scar.
Okay, well I guess it's just your but you guys have really, really deep scars. Like
yeah,
mine is Mine just kind of looks like a little boop.
Yeah, no, ours is like really deep for no reason.
Maybe I got good doctors, man.
Yeah, and because the cut was like taking a long time to heal, I wasn't able to be, as active as much. And when I was like 4 or 5, I was a pretty skinny kid. I was pretty lean. I was pretty fit. But then like as I was like eating like the amount that I had been and not being as active, I started to gain a lot of weight across the years. And essentially from then on I've been obese. So that's pretty fun.
I mean, you're getting better now. I'm glad. You and Isaiah are very, very, like, I don't know if you've seen Isaiah very recently, but he's getting like thin. He's losing weight like a champ. Like, it's crazy. Like,
I lost 50 pounds.
Yeah, he's going for it, man. I'm very proud of that guy.
Can we get a round of applause for I was going to say Isaiah Cecilia?
Isaiah James Cecilia. Can we get a round of applause for that guy? Throw up Chris's and Isaiah's full names on screen.
Yeah, do right now. Actually, I don't know Isaiah's middle name.
James.
Or Santiago in Spanish.
Yeah, it's Santiago in Spanish.
Okay. Mine is just Leonidas.
Yeah, his is Leonidas.
Yeah. But
Oh,
yeah, no, so
Isaiah, don't tell Chris this, but you're one of 2 people, like 2 of my friends that know my middle name, right? Don't tell Chris, but do you remember what it is?
I believe I do.
Okay, then don't tell Chris, because that is the thing I have over him and Ernesto, that they don't know my middle name. Do not, Isaiah. I will disconnect you from the call.
Dimitri.
It is not Demetrius. It is not anything. What was the thing you thought it was, Chris? You thought it was.
I said Jacob, and I said.
Yeah, you said Jacob, and then you said Bacob.
Archimedes.
Archimedes is a really funny name.
It's a really goofy name.
Alright, I'm gonna head to bed, boys.
See you, Xander. Xander is just like a cameo that like walks in the middle of the set and then walks out.
Yeah, good night, everybody.
You'd be surprised like how many milligrams of caffeine is constantly in his bloodstream.
To be fair, Xander, before you leave, you did talk more than the worst guest we've ever had.
Yes, no, you actually did.
Really?
Yes.
I think he spoke 10 words in that entire episode.
It was and guess what? That episode was 2.5 hours long.
Jesus. And guess it wasn't me who talked a bunch. It was Jeremiah because he kept walking.
I had to keep going.
It was Ernesto.
Ernesto was just talking about like racist, homophobic
racist politics.
It was very weird. He was giving his conservative take. I had to, like, he does that sometimes. Like, I've recorded 2 videos of that guy. He does that sometimes, and I have to cut a lot of it out. And I'm serious. When I tell him that, I'm like, he's like, what do you mean? Just me telling the truth? And I'm like, no, I mean you being racist, homophobic, and sexist. I have to cut that out, man.
Yeah, he started talking about, like, the racial bell curve.
He did!
What? Bro, what the... Yeah, I'm gonna continue songwriting in, like, the morning or whatever. After I make some dry eggs that have...
Yes.
At 1:30 a.m.? No judging.
No, he's gonna do it later in the morning.
Yeah, later in the morning.
Yeah, but I won't forgive you for having Isaiah cheat on me. So
he just moves the hips different, Chris. You just gotta know that. It's all in
listen,
hips.
Even though he has hips like all right, it doesn't mean Isaiah.
Hey, I'm sorry I've been talking as much after my good headset died. I've been talking. It's just this headset like barely picks up audio.
It's okay.
Why don't you use your actual USB mic?
Because it doesn't want to connect to my Discord.
Discord, I'm howling at the moon and sleeping in
and
late
my
on a summer.
Computer is in my car. literally everything that is of use to me is in my car.
So Chris is in your car right now.
Yes, Chris.
He's in my trunk. All right, I'm gonna bury him at. No, that's actually
an
actually
actual
near our
street.
houses.
That's an actual street. You're gonna have to cut that one out, Chris.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Xander just said a street that's near his and Chris's house.
You're
Boy,
stupid, bro. Damn. Damn.
Wait, not
This is the third time we've made that joke. And it's still funny. It's still funny.
You know? It's
Fine.
thing. But yeah, Chris will be burying me over
Don't say any actual street. Don't say it because that's vital information, Xander.
Overton
over
Street.
at
My job here is done.
studio, right?
Dox them.
Don't. Stop it.
He's
I
gonna
already
be
said that.
burying me at the EP apartments.
This is why I don't live in Bakersfield anymore, people, listeners in the future.
But yeah. Remember, a pipe bomb a day keeps the doctors away.
Send a pipe bomb to
Okay, hang on, I'm saving that.
You actually got the first 2 digits of his home address right.
He thought I was gonna say his home address.
Yeah, low key, because you said like 4-3, and I was like, ooh. No, I was gonna say my actual home address instead.
I said my old home address. Whoever sends a pipe bomb there, joke's on them.
Dude,
Chris and Victor have the most record for staying the night at my house.
I
I'm
Battling for it.
I'm about to break that record.
You've never been to my house, Andrew.
He's about to go over consecutively for the next 5 years.
I haven't been
And I'm not gonna be there. He's just gonna be at my.
Yeah, he's gonna be taking care of the kids along with
Elijah's gonna be gone, man.
Doesn't do anything.
Elijah's probably gonna be kicked out by the end of the year, man.
Later, here's a knock at his door. It's just me with a little pillow and a blanket. I'm here for this.
He's like, I'm here to replace Elijah.
I'm here to date your 6-year-old.
What?
Come on, man.
Why'd you make him sound so southern?
I'm
here to date
Alex.
your 6-year-old.
That's how Alex Jones. He goes, I'm here to date your 6-year-old.
This is my life. This is my.
He's from the Midwest, bro. He's from Chirac, bro.
With a
He's shy
nose
something.
blow.
No, I'm not gonna.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Oh my!
I don't put him in the hospital.
You just gotta stop it. I was so tired when you said that. That made me laugh so hard, man.
It's terrible.
It
That's
is.
the thing about it.
That's
You
the
laugh at
worst.
something so bad.
It's because I was so tired, Chris. Dumb stuff when I'm really tired makes me laugh so hard. Oh
Yep.
my gosh.
Hysterical.
Lyrical miracle.
Spherical, deerical.
Smearing on your shirt. I got a fart. That
Same.
didn't rhyme.
That didn't rhyme. Chris,
That didn't rhyme. I'm
his
out of
my
time.
uncle, his my uncle Terry. Everyone say hi, Terry.
Say goodbye.
That's
Oh,
how
yeah, I posted on my
Isaiah
story.
looks.
It's my Uncle Terry. Everyone say hi.
That's how his grandpa looks.
Is it?
Yeah, low key. Except for the glasses.
All right. Good night,
Okay,
everyone.
I'm erasing the glasses. There you go.
Love all of you guys. Oh god,
Yeah.
wait for some.
Especially Isaiah.
Yeah.
What about me?
Chris, what did you say?
Jim. Oh jeez.
Jeez, dude.
Okay,
Your
now-
Carl Weezer impression has begun to sound even less than it did before.
Oh Jim.
Oh, Jim. Oh, SpongeBob. SpongeBob, I'm passing kidney stone.
That's gas.
What the heck, Chris?
Wait, what?
Chris, please throw that up. That's good.
No, it's great.
Yeah. We have not talked about anything. This is literally like. This is probably gonna be one of my favorite episodes, though. Like, even though we haven't talked about anything, we've been talking about super personal stuff, like, and business stuff, which is cool. Like, I think this is the most deep we've gotten. And here to grab pencils.
I actually think we should do this more often, where we just don't have podcast, or we don't have like a topic list. I think the topic list should actually be like a thing we fall back on if we don't have, like, if we truly don't have anything to talk about.
Elijah sharpening pencils.
Tell him to go. So how you doing, Isaiah?
How am I doing?
How you doing? Hi, how are you?
I'm playing Lego Marvel Superheroes 2.
Oh my god. Okay, wait. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep this in because Jeremiah's mic is being quiet, but podcast listeners and me, Isaiah has been lying to you all.
What
I
do you
repeat,
mean?
Isaiah has been lying to you all. Cut back to April 30 or April 1st, on the episode called "We Got Deported." You can find that on Spotify, but it is also known as, I think it's just called "We Got Deported."
Yes.
Yeah. It's just, but Isaiah has been lying to me and basically everyone who has listened to the podcast. So, in a part of the episode, Isaiah,
you sound like that
dog.
brony thing. You sound like that brony guy. You know, what I think is masculine is My Little Pony. Friendship is magic. Now I know what you're thinking. You sound exactly like him. By the way, did you know that I showed Ernesto that video? And he was like so cringed. He was like, oh, he's like leaning back in his chair.
You were picking up on that, anyways.
Okay, keep going.
But yeah, in that episode,
My Little Pony, friendship is magic.
Isaiah introduces Jojo, his dog, but he introduces him as Jonathan Josiah.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
He has been lying to us all, apparently. So let me pull up the message from I Am Myself Made on Instagram, our DMs.
By the way, go follow him on Instagram. He posts pretty keck stuff.
Yeah. So I was with my fellas.
Who has the most followers on Instagram out of me, you, and Isaiah?
It's Isaiah.
Is it? Let me
Really?
see. I'm gonna look it. Let me check. Let's go on Instagram.
Okay.
Which one are we looking at? I Am Myself Made or the other one?
I Am Myself Made.
Spectre Boy got none.
Okay, I Am Myself Mate has... Dang, he's got 185. You're right. But he's following a lot more people than I am. He's following 853 people.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Well, hold on, let me check yours, Chris, because let's see what your follow ratio is. Crispy is following 203 people and is followed by
you're sure?
111, and then you're following.
I
didn't know you were checking out my my alt. I thought you were talking about the KrispyForks.
Well, that one has more followers.
Yeah,
KrispyForks actually, just KrispyForks _ has 56 followers and he's following 75 people. Let's check mine.
Oh, so it decreased. Okay,
Yeah.
so
let's check
I
mine.
was hanging out with my
I'm
friend
following
Charles
79
Sheldon.
people and 144 people are following me. I don't know why
After we had
a bunch of random people are following me.
Anyways, after we had been done playing basketball for like 45 minutes and got yelled at by some old white dude across the street. I had checked my messages because I was worried that my mom was already asking me to come home, but it wasn't from my mom. It was actually from a familiar name, and that was Isaiah. I am myself made, and he, and I quote, says, "Hey, bro, did I ever tell you why JoJo is named JoJo? And it's not because his name is Jonathan Josiah. I never told you this, but the Jonathan Josiah thing was a joke." And I sent the next sentence that I sent him was I sent it through tears, and I wasn't able to see my phone screen. So don't mind the misspelling. I said my whole life is a lie, and he said, "Lol, sorry, dude." And what was the? I sent a voice message, but what does it sound like?
Forgot it. Oh yeah, he's a baby. He's a baby. He's crying.
So yeah, I believe that we should replace Isaiah because he lied to me.
On what grounds?
Because he lied for more than a year without telling me. He lied to me. You lied to me. No, legit. Isaiah, it took you a year to tell me that your dog wasn't named Jonathan Josiah? Dude.
Yes.
We filmed that podcast March 31st of 2021, and you sent that message to me on April 9th.
You want to know why?
Why?
Think about it. What's March 31st? What's after that?
Huh?
What's after March 31st? I did my plan a little bit early. Okay? And you're gonna be salty about it because you.
What a weird thing that just is going on right now. I'm.
Objection.
We don't talk about
my
Jesus, okay?
My Isaiah is a
liar.
Trifling.
Oh.
And
you called me what?
I called you a.
I'm throwing you in the dumpster.
I'm throwing you in a bigger dumpster. What an extremely loud explosion after that.
Junior and this, bro, who is this kid?
Is that Randy's son?
I think so, bro.
That Randy kid looks like Tanner without the glasses.
Man, it's already almost 2:00.
Yeah. How long have we been recording? An hour?
At least for like an hour and like 15 minutes.
You're almost right. It's been an hour and 17.
Yeah.
And this is definitely going to be cut down, so that time is not going to be as accurate. But yeah. Should I play this audio for the podcast?
Yeah.
Okay. Chris, throw up the video when I play the audio now.
Yeah,
you should be good at editing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for that. It was like it was like Isaiah's little Scooby-Doo impression, but really sped up.
I can't. Yeah, dude, you can do it so well. You and Tony can do the Scooby-Doo laugh so well.
Yeah.
Someone's got me on drugs again.
It's just because you guys have a more rasp to your voice.
Yeah, I guess so.
You guys are better at rasping. I am not good at rasping because it ruins every other voice that I have.
I just can't laugh that fast.
Hear this from my phone, but I got one thing to say to y'all. Let's see.
Riggers?
Y'all racist. You're racist. You're
nothing. You're nothing. I watched Bob Dylan on stage. Who the hell are you?
Distracting.
Chris, you freaking... It's been like 5 months since you've talked about that freaking stupid video. I thought we were done with it. You were bringing it up for like twice, or not twice, for like the entire time for 2 nights straight. And I was like, are we done with it now? And you bring it up again. It's been so long, Chris. Oh my gosh.
It's been pretty distracting, not gonna lie.
Chris. It's been so long.
It's been so long. The last time I see my son and the man behind the slider.
I'm glad you got the reference.
It's been so long since I last time see my son.
Jimmy, it's been so long. What the heck was that?
My fault. That was me.
Oh, Jimmy. Oh,
Raj.
oh, Jimmy. You big fat.
Damn.
Damn.
Oh.
This is the second time we've mentioned that joke this podcast alone.
No, okay, we're starting to run out of stuff to talk about.
You know, right? It's fun though. Oh, speaking of things we need to talk about, I need to talk to you about what I talked about earlier, like briefly. But obviously off the podcast because there's more intimate details on that whole thing. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and subscribe to us on YouTube because on YouTube we have a lot more content. We don't post all the time, but we post regularly enough for it to be a YouTube channel. Not enough to make money though because we're not popular. But yeah, go subscribe to KrispyForks on YouTube. Go follow Isaiah on Instagram because he's pretty keck.
He's a meme page.
He is, and he is a cream page as well.
Who's
Isaiah?
Spencer?
We need to, Chris. This would be a great idea to record because I have a bunch of weird like skit videos.
No.
Me, you, and Isaiah could record. Like one of them was I could say it now because it's fine. Nobody's gonna steal this idea from us. But like the me and you and Isaiah like all dressing up in like cat like onesies and stuff and making lasagna but with cat food.
Oh God, that's some Max Mofo stuff.
That's a pretty good idea. But I thought it'd be a really cool idea to take Isaiah to Spencer's or Hooters or something like that.
What the Hooters?
Really funny. So go subscribe to Nurdcast channel. We haven't talked about it. I don't think at all on the actual podcast. Like
No, we've talked about it.
We talked about it once, I think.
Yeah, because we were like, go subscribe to that.
Yeah, go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Has way more content, and by way I mean like 5 more videos. And it's got video. It's got video, so you can actually look at something while you're listening. If you're into that. Actually,
we recommend you look at the channel more than audio listen because there's a lot more visual gags than just, this podcast is based heavily on visual gags. So if you want the full experience, go watch the actual videos.
Yeah, but if you don't and you just like the idea of putting your phone in your pocket and going for a run and doing all that, that's fine. I do that mostly. I do that with normal YouTube videos. But yeah. Yeah. Anyways, what are we gonna? How are we gonna?
What's a clitoris?